Let's go Yin.
Hey everyone, welcome to Going In, a podcast where we talk about the self, yin yoga, and the world around us. I'm Vaibhavi and I'm here with Navya, and we want to talk to you about the world we see at 19 and 29. So, could you tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do and what is yin yoga?
Hey Vaibhavi, super excited to be here and I finally get to share my philosophical deep thoughts that nobody understands generally, but hoping to find listeners that believe in this sort of thinking. Yeah, so I am a multidisciplinary artist. I work across film, sound, writing, as well as wellness through yoga. I came across Yin Yoga by chance. I've been practicing yoga for myself since 7 years. And then one of my teachers recognized something in me and said, if you want to train in yoga, why don't you try Yin? And then I just went on Facebook and like filled up applications. There was a training course that was coming up. I kind of applied for that scholarship. This was with Dougal Meacham, who's based in Scotland, and he was an amazing trainer. And I worked with him through the pandemic, and now I teach it. So Yin Yoga is basically a form that is opposite to Yang. It works on not the muscles, it works on the colder tissues of the body, so the tendons, ligaments, bones, joints. And you won't believe it, but 48% of our flexibility actually comes from these colder tissues.
Oh.
And personally, I grew in height
Wow,
while practicing yoga. Yeah, because one day I woke up and I was feeling it and I couldn't lay my finger on it, but I was like, Mom, you kind of look shorter. What's going on? And then I asked my teacher and I measured my height against the wall with those pencil marks that kids do, and I grew in height. So yeah, that was my personal experience of it. But yeah, the colder tissues are important. Fascia, which is so invisible, is so important. And that's kind of what Yin works on.
That's super nice. You mentioned that Yin Yoga has a lot of philosophy, right? Yin philosophy. Can you tell me how this philosophy of Yin help in your daily life too?
Yeah, I think I've become a lot more settled into myself and more understanding of myself, because I've understood my own nature, my own ways of doing, my own needs, and I try and vocalize my needs so that just everybody around me and me are on the same page, while also knowing their needs. So it's kind of like a really beautiful synergy or give and take of what exists around me, what exists inside me, and then knowing that there is no separation between that. But yeah, this is quite philosophical. We'll get into it more. But I've been following my own nature through the philosophy of Wu Wei, which is the way of nature. And I've gotten much deeper into connection through sound work, which is one of my fortes, and just listening to the trees and the birds and having a good time doing that.
Yeah, I can imagine how this philosophy can help you connect with yourself and your body too. So I am very interested in that. Maybe we can talk more about it in the next episode.
And I'm really interested to talk to you specifically about this, because I'm curious about this 10-year age gap that we have, because I'm 29, you're 19. And I teach a lot of people in that age group, especially if I do classes at universities, etc., even if they come for my Yin Yoga sessions. And I feel like the way I can stay young is if I talk to younger people, and I want to know what's going on in your age or people around you and learn from that also.
Yeah, I think I'm very interested in this too, because I get to see how philosophy and yoga is actually helping us lead a better life and learn more about yourself and the nature and connect with other people too. So,
but quick question, do you think people your age practice yoga or look up to it in any form, or is it like, what the hell is going on?
I would definitely say that not a lot of people my age do yoga or prefer doing yoga. They would rather go to the gym or work out at home, or yoga might not be the first go-to thing other than maybe for medical reasons. But I think this might be a good way for people like me and people around my age to actually know more about the different kinds of yoga.
That's really cool that you say that. I'm actually chill with any form of workout that people
Yeah.
do. My only thing would be energy balance. So if one is going to the gym for 3 days a week, maybe once or twice a week to do something which works on
Yeah.
quieter elements of our life could perhaps be a possibility. But yeah, I'm curious to figure this out with you and
Yeah.
get in depth, go yin and figure.
Yeah. Let's go in.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you everyone for listening, and stay tuned for our next episode.
We'll see you soon.
Stay yin.